Hi, I'm Nicholas. I'm the CEO of ControlExpert. And what I want to do today is actually take all of you to a journey through the past, the present, and the future of motor claims. And before I do this, I want to introduce myself and ControlExpert a little bit. So ControlExpert has been around for a bit over 15 years. So we're not exactly a startup anymore, but a lot of people actually call ControlExpert one of the oldest insurtechs in Germany. And that was never really our intention. What we actually always wanted to do was to help our customers, the insurance companies, to save money and streamline their processes. So this is what we've always been doing. So we're all heavily focused in motor insurance claims, where we actually review repair estimates and invoices from repair shops. And by doing so, we save our clients around €400 per claim that we review. And this is something we're doing 8 million times a year for over 100 insurance companies. So if you do the math, 8 million estimates times €400 saving, that's quite a lot of money we're saving the insurance industry. However, to be able to actually process 8 million claims, we had to add a lot of technology to make this worthwhile. And this is the DNA and the core of ControlExpert today, is this heavily IT knowledge, as well as really understanding cars and having this car know-how and combining the two together. So that's a little bit where we're coming from. Now I want to tell you a bit where we're going. And to do that, I actually want to tell you a little story. So imagine it's a Friday afternoon. You come back from work, you enter your come back to the parking lot, want to go to your car. You see someone else who's very, very eager to get back to his car. You don't know him yet. His name's Frank. And basically Frank is, it's Frank's daughter's 7th birthday today, and Frank's already super late. So when he actually reverses out of his parking lot, he crashes into your car. He gets out of the car, he really apologizes, he's super sorry, he takes full responsibility for that accident. Does that really help you on this Friday afternoon? Not really. So basically, if you're looking on the past claims process, how it's been like really for probably 20 years, the next thing you have to do is you have to find a repair shop that you trust. And if you don't know a repair shop that you trust, you probably call your dad and ask him for advice. So that's basically that. Then you bring your car to this repair shop, drop it off, and get the repair shop to write an estimate. They will then send this repair estimate to the insurance company for an approval. And of course, the insurance companies don't want to overpay these claims. They forward this estimate to ControlExpert, and we would use our artificial intelligence to actually find out whether this claim is correct or it needs to be reviewed in more detail. And this process, basically, we find a lot of mistakes in these estimates. And I could give you a ton of details, but we're finding golf bags disguised as front bumpers. We're finding winter jackets disguised as fenders. You know, all these things that you really, really need to repair a car. So we correct all these mistakes in these estimates and approve the rest to the repair shop. And so this process really took a while, was really cumbersome, but it's still happening for many, many people today. So let's come to where the present is, and where our product features actually help streamline this customer journey quite a bit. So what we did is we implemented a process where you can use a smartphone application to actually just snap some photos of that damaged vehicle and upload them together with some information into this web app, and with white label solution that uploads the photos to us, to ControlExpert. Once we receive all these photos, we actually use a computer vision technology to find out the damage on that car. So we take every single image, and we've trained our algorithms with millions of photos of crashed cars to actually find out which parts are damaged and how big the damage is on these parts. And after we have the information, what's broken and what's still intact on that vehicle, we take this information and populate this into our SpeedCheck AI. The SpeedCheck AI has been trained with a lot of repair estimates, and all the data in there with the information on how big is the damage on that vehicle, we can find out the repair cost of that car immediately. So knowing this value and having this information, we can actually ask the consumer, do you want to repair or do you want a PayPal payout? And just transfer the money to his PayPal account, and the claim is settled within no time. So this is the present. I want to give you also a little overview of what's changing right now. So right now, we're having more and more cars equipped with telematics sensors. They generate a lot of data. So going back to this example where Frank crashes into your car will know this before you do. And so taking this information from the telematics sensors, they recognize forces, direction of force, and so once we get all this information from the data, we have an additional source of information on how big that damage is and where the angle of attack was and how likely different parts might be damaged. Maybe your insurance company actually uses a chatbot to contact you and say, hey, I saw you just had an accident. What's going on? Do you want to notify a claim? If you do, you can still take some additional photos to do that and really choose something out of your library. If you don't want to do this, the insurance company might send a drone to you. So this drone will just take these photos for you, and combining all this information, the telematics data, the drone footage, the images, we have a much better understanding of what just happened to that vehicle. So feeding all this information into our AI help us to really populate a line-by-line estimate. And something even cooler, because it also helps us to send the data of the necessary parts to the repair shop. And the repair shop can then print these spare parts in their house. And before you actually drop your car, all the parts are already printed, and they just equip the parts to that vehicle, and you'll be good to go in just a couple of minutes. So this is basically happening today already. However, to be honest, it's quite a bit away to make this happen in 100% of all claims. And if you use artificial intelligence in claims, we actually don't want to have a solution which cherry picks the easy claims and leave our customers, the insurance companies, alone with all the difficult ones. So what we really rely on is this combination of artificial intelligence and human intelligence. And so combining the two, we can offer solutions for 100% of all claims, and then leverage the AI to get better and better every single day and to bring more efficiency into that. And so that's really our strong belief, combining artificial and human intelligence, the DNA of ControlExpert. And as I said, ControlExpert is not really a startup anymore. So we do have the mind of a startup still. So all these new technologies we actually implement into our mature solutions and bring them to our customers, the motor insurance companies. And so I was happy to actually present all these solutions to you. I will be around in the booth today, and also I'm here tomorrow, happy to talk to every single one of you. And the 2 minutes that I have left on my timer, actually, I would like to use for something. I'd like to select a selfie with all of you. And please look a little bit like you liked my presentation. And I just use the 2 minutes and take a selfie with everyone. Please laugh. Thank you very much.